signed this deal. They sent us a really generous deposit check. I thought they were super nice up front, but I realized that we were just being baited into this. To be completely honest, it almost led to the downfall of the entire company. I just thought to myself, what have we got ourselves into? We've got day 8 of the massive furniture installation of over 7,400 pieces of furniture. We have over 50 people working today on site, carrying stuff into the units. And this is one of the biggest projects, probably the biggest project we've ever done. We thought it was almost too good to be true, and it turned out it really was too good to be true.
We ended up just really having to lower our standards a lot on who we hire as a company.
So we started to contract with these labor companies and throw up ads on Craigslist and Indeed, basically just taking anybody that would show up.
We just hired whoever we could for labor for this because, I mean, I didn't care what they looked like or what. If they could lift and move stuff, I would take them in the warehouse and work them.
So it was just more frustration of trying to find reliable guys that wanted to work. Because, we had issues with people just walking off the job or not showing up.
The project turned out to be so miserable that most of the people that we had hired just flat out refused to do it.
They were like 15-hour days every day, just like guys working crazy hours. We had a lot of guys that couldn't work our residential jobs because of it. So basically ended up losing a lot of jobs that we could have done because of it. So it's pretty rough.
Our guys hated it. It wasn't moving students and residents. They weren't getting any tips. They were just being driven like slaves to load up these trucks. So it was naturally, our guys were falling off. We probably ended up losing about $100,000 on the deal. We're a small business, and that it was almost a devastating blow. I was under an incredible amount of stress for 6 months after this, trying to figure out how to make ends meet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the whole story of it. I heard, there's a giant loss in doing that. I heard a lot of guys, they kind of lied about how much they worked or how much they were being owed, and so, it was just a huge loss of time and money and stuff, I think.
I just think we weren't prepared for how much was going to happen. None of us really knew what was going to happen because the company that we did it for laid it out in such a way that they were like, oh, if you just have 30 guys to work 2 weeks, it'll be fine. But it was not like that, and it was last minute stuff and days that went 14, 15 hours and then some stuff to Georgia. Pretty crazy. So as much as we tried to prepare, we just weren't there yet, and we didn't know. I mean, that was the first for everyone.
And then that project really just knocked us on our ass down a few blocks, and then so all last year I feel like has been rebuilding, kind of re-strategizing.
I mean, I don't want to dwell on it anymore. What's done is done, and again, it's the phoenix rising from the ashes, so to speak, and I think it's going to put us on track to be a better company than we were before. College Brothers was originally formed in 2010 by two brothers, Kevin and Brian. The way I came into the mix with Two College Brothers is I had been doing a similar thing during the summer times during college. It was during the recession. There weren't a whole lot of job opportunities at the time. I started helping putting out ads on Craigslist just to help people with any kind of general labor, lawn mowing, moving, any kind of physical work. And I started getting a lot of calls to help people load and unload U-Haul trucks. So it started to get the wheels kind of turning a little bit. I was like, this is a great summer job. I can pick my own schedule. Before long, I was like, I think I could do this on my own. And I actually saw a Two College Brothers truck pull up to a stoplight. I was like, man, like that was my idea. These two brothers had already taken my idea, and I thought it was a really cool brand and something that I wanted to be a part of. But at the same time, I wanted to go into business for myself. So I officially created my company, Smarter Moving Solutions, and we operated 2 summers against Two College Brothers. They were our biggest competition. I was meeting with somebody that I was working with at the time about opening up another location in another city, and I got a phone call, and it was Kevin, one of the original brothers. And he was like, hey, we're reaching out because we want to sell the business. And so I was like, holy cow, like you want to sell? I don't know how to buy a business. Like, I don't know what I'm doing here. So anyway, ended up taking a meeting with them, went back and forth a couple of times, and ended up landing on an offer that they accepted, and ended up buying the Two College Brothers brand. At the time, we had this like kind of hodgepodge of like core values, and it wasn't super clear. I don't think anybody in the company really knew what they meant, and we tried to push that, but nothing would really stick. And what ended up resulting was when we took on a project like the furniture project, because we didn't have those guidestones like cemented into our DNA. We didn't stick to them, and nobody in the company even knew to stick to them or knew what to stick to, and it kind of just tugged at the threads of the company and kind of pulled things apart. So since then, we've definitely found the need to revisit and revise those core values and what the whole point of core values are.
All right, guys. Well, day 2 of all the madness. We got several more days left of this, probably about 4 more weeks left of this, but this is like the peak move out season. So I want to, as is tradition, get you guys a little bit warmed up. This is going to be kind of an ongoing thing. So let's start off with a little bit of jumping jacks real quick. I see you guys, Marcus and Stump. You can't get out of this. Come on now. Just get the blood flowing a little bit.
Stump, you got to do your kick.
Get the blood flowing a little bit. Doing the kick. I like that. Let's do a few of those.
I'm not coordinated enough to do that.
All right, guys, let's do just a couple push-ups. Get the arms warmed up. Get the blood flowing. All right. Keep in mind, a couple announcements real quick. We got highest Brother Bucks winner for the summer. It's going to get the cruise for 2 people at the end of the summer. That contest runs from July 18th to August 23rd. Winner with the most Brother Bucks wins a cruise for 2. So ways to get Brother Bucks: do a good job, work a shit ton, don't cause damages, have happy customers, get online reviews. I sent out those links the other night. You guys all have links directly to the Facebook and the Yelp pages. So, excuse me, if you have a happy, I'm out of breath. If you have a happy customer, I thought I was in better shape than this. Text, just be like, hey, can I text you this link to leave a review, because it'll help me. They reward us internally for getting good reviews. So make sure you guys are doing that. The goal for that is to get 120 Facebook reviews and 100 Yelp reviews by the end of the summer. And if we hit those 2 goals with 4 or 5 stars for those reviews, then we're going to do a bar tab for each one that we hit. So potentially 2 unlimited bar tabs for that. So definitely want to encourage you guys to keep getting the reviews. Other than that, everybody knows what they're doing today. If you're on multiple jobs today, make sure you stay hydrated. If you're on a long job today, make sure you stay hydrated, and we'll see you on the other side. So let's get a 2CB up close real quick. 1, 2, 3, 2CB. Just talking with the team, I think that the office probably underestimated the cost of the move a little bit, and the move ended up going a lot longer. I know from the first move that there's some difficult access with her staircase and stuff.
but it was only a 1-bedroom apartment. It took, looks like, about 9 hours, and we sent out some extra people to help with it. So it was a long day, and I don't think she was expecting that. And I guess a table broke during the process. So from what I understand, talking with the guys, when the table broke, she was pretty upset moving forward. She was just kind of honing in on them, making sure that nothing else broke. So I don't know if anything else broke. I'm about to call her, figure out what happened. They finished up yesterday evening, and I guess she had asked them to have me give her a call today. So we'll see how this goes.
Sorry, can't take your call now, but if you leave your name and
I might have to try this again.
I'll be back as soon as possible. Have a great day.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at
Okay,
this time.
well, that was a lot of anticipation for nothing. I'll call her back in like 30 minutes and see if we can get through to her.
Sorry, can't take your call now, but if you leave... But if you leave your name and number...
4th time tried to call her.
Okay.
This call is being
Sorry, can't take your call now, but if you leave your name and number...
This call is being recorded.
Hello?
If you do not wish to be recorded, please disconnect at this time.
Hi, this is
Wade.
This is Wade calling from
Yes,
College Brothers.
Wade, yes, and I prefer that we not be recorded.
Oh, okay. It's just our company policy to.
Give me a phone number and I'll call you back.
Well, every line that comes in to our office is recorded.
Then what's your mobile phone and I'll call you on that.
Well, I can't give that out, ma'am. Well, I just want to know. I mean, I don't know what's the topic of the conversation. I just want to make sure that we have all of our bases covered.
And to you, bases covered means recording it.
Well, we record all of our calls. It's nothing. It's not like it's a new situation.
Well, I think that's an unfortunate policy.
I just want, I want to just basically, because this is a monetary exchange in a business situation, I am just trying to cover the liability of the company.
Yeah,
But I also want to rectify the situation for you and make everything right. This is the first step.
let me reconsider, consult with my attorney and call you back, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
This is Wade.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I got a quick favor to ask you, man. If you can't do it, it's all okay. I get it. Dude, I'm kind of over barrel. I'll just level with you. I got a big move that's headed down to Tampa tomorrow. I was wondering, man, I could get it back to you, but would there be any way at all for just literally one day, would you be willing to spot me at 26 where we could bring it back to Enterprise, check it out in y'all's name, get it in our name, and I give you my word, I can give it back to you. I know it's like, dry season, there's like not much out there, but if you could spend literally one 26-foot trunk, dude, you'd be saving my ass, to be honest.
All right, well, it'll work for now. So, from Moving called me this morning.
Oh, really? What do you want?
He wants to know if he can use one of our trucks tomorrow.
Are you serious?
To do a job down in Tampa.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's like, dude, I was like,
What are you thinking?
I was like, we got 24 jobs tomorrow. I was like, I don't even know if we have enough.
25.
Oh, we have 25 now?
25 on schedules right now, yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I was like, I don't even know if we have enough trucks for tomorrow. I was like, I'll see what I can do, but I can't guarantee you anything.
Yeah.
He used to work for us. I still, am on good terms with him, even though we let him go and now he's competing against us. But when it comes to like renting it or giving him one of our trucks, like we're like clawing to get enough trucks for ourselves right now. So this is Wade calling from over at Two College Brothers. How are you doing?
Doing good, man.
Hey, I heard that there was a little bit of a mishap out in one of the parking lots for a property.
Yes, sir.
Were you on site? Can you tell me a little bit about what happened exactly out there?
I'm over here right now. It looks like they got a little too close to the building and ripped some of like wood outriggers that stick off of the porches out.
Okay.
None of that is structural. It's all decorative.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, what I'm gonna do, I got some pictures from our guys. I'm gonna file a claim here. You know, we can reach back out to you and kind of see what we can do in order to bring everything to a resolve.
Yeah, I will. So I will have facilities director contact you as soon as he gets here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That sounds good. I appreciate it. Thanks.
All right. Thanks, sir.
All right. Bye.
All right.
All right. Well, we'll deal with that. I'm gonna try calling this person again. No, it's happened. A few years ago, we actually had somebody hit a building in St. Augustine. It was like the 7th oldest building in St. Augustine, which I'm pretty sure means it's like the 7th oldest building in the country. And that caused some structural damage to that, and it ended up, it was just an insurance claim. Insurance took pretty much care of everything on that. But I mean, it does happen, especially on crazy days and times like this. So we'll just deal with it, follow the procedures necessary to make sure that we can hopefully prevent it, but at least it gets fixed. So not the most fun part of the job, dealing with stuff like that, but it comes with the territory. So we'll get through it. Nothing we haven't really seen before. So, yeah. All right, everybody. Those little damages on those trucks cost thousands of dollars to repair, so you don't want to risk losing the entire job. All right. Other than that, today's going to be a better day. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be the busiest day of the entire year. So take it seriously, but have some fun out there. Jobs are going to go quick. They're going to come in and out. Keep in mind the brother bug situation. We might ask you to work several jobs today. You probably already know you're working several jobs today. It's gonna be a good day to make some money and get some tips. So let's go ahead and bring it in. 2 college brothers. 1, 2, 3, 2CV. That really pisses me off. Like, we hire him 2 days ago.
And he told us he could drive the trucks.
Told us he can drive the trucks. Told us he has moving experience. Told us that he can work weekends and all this and that.
Yeah.
First job, crashes a truck, and then quits at 5:45 in the morning on the busiest day of the year.
When he knows he's supposed to be here at 6:30.
So basically, we hired a guy on like Wednesday or Thursday of this week. He works his first job yesterday, and he hits a balcony with the truck. And then on our busiest day of the year, we schedule him for a job, or basically to work today. And he texts Corey at 5:45 this morning saying that he quit. It's showing up here, but it's not showing up here. But it's on that whiteboard in there.
Who's
it
on
was
it?
Peter and Andres.
I didn't text them because if I didn't, I go off of the calendar, so I didn't confirm with them last night.
Why the hell is this not showing up? I tried calling Peter, but he didn't answer.
I know.
Fuck. We might need to send these guys to this Ocala guy because it's a little bit more of a priority.
Okay.
I mean, I'll go do a job with Joe or something if we have to do one here in Gainesville, but this guy booked his job like back in like May.
Okay.
I don't know why it's not showing up.
I think we have Big Brother and that's it, right?
We may have a U-Haul back there.
I have to look.
I think we got a couple trucks.
Big Brother would probably be fine. We can just send one of these 7 a.m. crews out to that. I mean, if they've got a window, if we're a little bit late, there's worse things that can happen. So. And these 7 a.m. jobs are going to be finishing quick. Like they're going to be done by 8:30.
Yeah, they're all small. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just want somebody experienced on the Jim Hammond's job because he's been calling me a lot about this, and it's not difficult. It's just he just wants some experienced guys. So you definitely do need a dolly for it. Okay. So let's see what we have back here.
Thanks for coming in, man. I know you were doing school late last night. Oh, sorry.
just a second.
You do need some stretch wrap.
There's a little bit of stretch
and
left.
we need some tools. I can run to Home Depot real quick and get.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a toolbox? Perfect. All right. Yeah, we'll grab some stretch wrap then.
Hey man, listen, you confirmed with Joe and you confirmed with me, and I can't have you calling out like that, man.
I was saying I couldn't work today, but I mean, it seemed like y'all were really stressing, so I said that, and then I totally forgot I had to meet up with my family today. Today's my only chance to go school shopping also for this year. So I don't really want to miss out on that.
You explained to both of us that you could work, and you confirmed with us. We don't have the bodies for you to call out the last minute after you've already confirmed with us. You need to be here.
Yes, sir. I understand.
All right. So he texted me just now saying that he can't work today, but he confirmed with my dispatch and myself yesterday to come in at 11:30. His job's at 11:30.
Okay.
So I just had to call him and explain to him that he confirmed with two different people, 2 different times, and he's expected to be here. And it's not. I tell my guys when I go into training with them that they have 48 hours or so before a job that we can reschedule for them. What's up?
Quick question. Is our job a labor only or not?
I don't think so.
So we need a truck.
Let me look. Hold on. Yeah, you need a truck.
So we're taking Big Brother?
Big Brother. Yeah, let me help you get started. So we hired a lot of people. Since I started here, we've hired probably 20 or 30 guys. And we've only gotten rid of a few. Some guys, they come in and during the interview, they sound like they want to work, they sound great, they present themselves as someone that they're, sad to say, but they're not. So when the time comes, some people just don't want to work in this or have this type of job. They just don't like being outside, they don't like the amount of work, so they kind of fall off. And then some people, they come in and they're always late, or they just don't meet the standards that we have set for the company and meet my standards, and it just doesn't work.
They get paid pretty well. They make tips on the jobs. We give them bonuses. We really try to create a cool culture with our team, and allow college kids to have flexible schedules, allow them to work with other college kids. That's what we're trying to cultivate, is that culture, and it's not for everybody. We get that, and I would say about 2 out of every 10 people we hire turn out to be long-term employees who really buy it.
Like I said, if someone's late all the time or no calls, no shows, I can't work with that. And if they don't fit in the culture of the company, then it's just something that we have to do. So I would say we kind of have a pretty solid stream of guys coming in, but we also have guys that move away to go to grad school or that drop back during this time of the year because schools pick back up. So I have guys that were working 40 hours a week and now they're maybe working 20. But we do keep a good roster going of guys.
I would say that's the biggest thing. There's not a lot of people that just flat out quit. Either they just kind of slowly fall off over time until they find something else they're interested in and they just stop picking up as many jobs, or their availability becomes less and less because of school, or maybe they find another opportunity or something like that. Or they're just not performing and we say, hey, it's not going to work out. We're not going to be able to put you on any more jobs here for whatever reason.
So essentially, we do you can sit down and get comfortable. We do a wide variety of jobs here. Today you're going on a pretty big job. Most of our jobs will end up being labor only or college students over the next 4 to 6 weeks. Because essentially all the college kids are moving out right now, and then they'll start moving back in at the end of August, right before school starts. So the paperwork, you actually have a crew chief on your crew today. When he gets here, he'll start filling out that paperwork, and then your name, we'll just make sure your name goes on it. Okay, and then if you want to learn how to do the paperwork, maybe when you get back from your job today, I can kind of sit down and talk you through it. It's just this morning's a little crazy getting jobs out, so. Okay. Any other questions? You good? Okay.
Heading down to Tampa today. It's Tuesday, July 31st. It's actually my mom's birthday. But got to do some interviews today down in Tampa. I've got ads running on Facebook, Indeed, Craigslist, and LinkedIn to try and find some decent movers down in Tampa. We just got done with a really busy weekend where we were very short-staffed. So we'll see what happens. I'm also going to be finishing up a few things on there. There's a Trump rally going on in Tampa today, so traffic might be kind of crazy. Should make for an interesting day down there, but I'll be back in Gainesville tomorrow. So we'll see what happens.
It's not bad. I'm pretty used to it. We have 2 branches, so he's always gone or working at the other location. So it's just pretty simple stuff. It's pretty usual. I mean, I come in, make sure all the trucks are ready to go, get the guys out the door, and then it like calms down, and then we have another wave coming in. So it definitely helps with big days like this to have a dispatch or Wade here to help out, but it's nothing I can't handle. I mean, I've done it so many times before already. It's not bad. What's up? Yesterday, she was supposed to be at 3. She called us at like noon saying that she's not ready and she wanted to move it to today at 8. And then she just called them. My movers were on their way out, and she was like, I booked another moving company. I put a $500 security deposit down. I think she put a deposit down with us, too. Okay. So, can you guys, you can't work late. Can you work today? I'm going to put you on this VIP move with these guys. Stump and Connor are 2 of my main movers. Actually, Connor's one of my dispatches. He's like Joe. So I think it's at 2 26-foot trucks. It's a big job, but you'll be essentially just loading one of those trucks, and the other crew will be loading the other truck. So I think it'll be a good move. It'll still be a good move for you. And actually, those guys are going out with Connor too. So it'll be a busy day for you.
Does that one have
No, that's the one that has a hole in it, because that's the one we used yesterday.
You said that's the one that's ready to go. Alright, well, let's hope it doesn't rain today.
Alright.
Did Joe tell you Corey's coming with some more stuff?
Yeah.
And Noel's gonna come.
Who?
Noel.
Getting back up?
Yeah, calling in reinforcements.
Is Joe leaving, or?
Yeah, his ankle, I guess, he's not really useful, he said.
What?
His ankle is pretty messed up. He thinks it's not feeling any better.
So I was loading up, I don't remember which truck it was. I think it was the one we're putting boxes in right now. And I was getting out of it, and like my feet were wet because of the dew on the ground. I slipped out and I fell like right on this ankle, and I just felt a nice pop in it. It doesn't feel too good right now.
Sometimes when friends do get on a job, it can interfere with some of the productivity. With Stump and Connor, I've never really had a problem with that.
And as long as people work well together, work with your friends. That's a big part of, why people want to come work at this company, is because they don't always have a boss breathing down their back out on the job site.
No, they work really well together. I've never had any complaints from the customers about them slacking off or, just joking around more than working. And we see that a lot. When friends work together, they tend to work better than just 2 guys that don't know each other. because they know how each other works, they know what each other are thinking, and they can kind of, they have the same type of way of thinking and getting the job done. So it actually helps out. Listen, I got you guys 2 gallons of water because I figured you can drink your Gatorade and just pour it in there.
Thank you so much. Right. How much do you want me to pay? Like $5 for it? How much?
No, I'll put it on. I put it on the cookie card.
Okay, thank you.
You might be in the. Let me know. Brandon, be sure right there.
Oh, what's up?
Connor, how many dollies do you have?
Oh, man.
Do you need to do some jumping jacks and wake up?
Yeah, should we do a huddle real quick?
Oh, we should probably. We'll get a head start on my stretching for tomorrow.
Some favorite words?
One other thing that I want to start doing, they can still sign up for jobs if there's openings, but I'd like to just start assigning jobs based on their availability. That's what we're doing in Gainesville, especially these next couple weeks. I loved how where we asked where he was taking classes, he couldn't give us a straight answer. After spending probably 2 months searching for the best Cuban sandwich shop in Tampa, found Bobby's right across the street. And in my opinion, this is the best Cuban sandwich for the dollar. It's actually about $3.50, but it's good stuff. I'm gonna do a Cuban sandwich. So, I remember the last time I had a lunch for 3 people and it was $13.12. So it was a pretty good call.
Hey man, I talked to one of the guys on Friday.
My name is Wade.
My name is Nelson. I talked to one of the guys about employment.
Oh, okay.
I'm supposed to be here at 10, but I'm from Atlanta, so I got caught up in the traffic and all kind of crazy stuff. So,
Oh, okay.
So I was just trying to see, you guys still looking for some help?
It's a question for Angelo.
I think that is his name.
Yeah, Angelo's our operations manager, so Yeah, I'd get with him about rescheduling or something.
That's what I thought too. I just seen you with purple shirt.
Oh yeah. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw you under the bus. Actually, I got it. I was like, yeah.
What did he ask?
What?
Is that the guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was the guy that was supposed to interview at 10. So Angelo is a very gifted person. He's very smart. I've seen Angelo perform better than, almost anybody else that I've worked with in this company. Have I seen the growth in Tampa that I know we're capable of down there? No, I haven't. And I think a big reason for that is just, it's not the right skill set to necessarily grow the branch. We're looking at finding a good marketing, business development person down there. I'm going to be spending a lot more time down there, and we still expect Tampa to be bigger than our Gainesville operation. I'm not giving up on it. We're going to do what we need to do down there, and that's kind of the strategic objective going into the slow season.
Right now on News Channel 8 at 11.
Tonight, the story of a good Samaritan who seemingly moved heaven and earth to try to help a woman who is battling stage 4 breast cancer.
And if that wasn't bad enough, when she received the diagnosis, she was mourning the loss of her father. In times like these, even the smallest bit of good news means the world. And today, she got just that from a place she never expected.
Sometimes in life, we all need a guardian angel. Someone, somewhere out there, looking out for us. For Alexis, the diagnosis of stage 4 breast cancer was devastating. She and her family were crushed. A Bay Area company called Two College Brothers Moving donated their services, knowing they could make her life easier just by moving a few things one floor down, giving her the ultimate support, telling us they're on her side.
We all know somebody who's been affected by cancer. I mean, I have relatives, I have cousins and uncles that have both been diagnosed with cancer, and it's something that affects everybody. And I think that it's just a nice karma thing that we can do.
Good Samaritans are left in the world for sure.
Two College Brothers, this is Kirby. I've been here like 4 years on and off. When Wade was just getting started, I started as a receptionist, pretty much worked my way up, and I know how to do basically everyone's job, so I can help out where need be, but right now I'm just a sales manager. Oh yeah, this is something that I set up yesterday. We've done it in the years past, so the old GM came up with it, and so everyone knows basically what they're doing, what times, and it's easier to see it because you see we have 27 jobs, which is almost as many as we've ever had. It's a lot of moving pieces. Absolutely. Let me look into it, see what we can do, and then I can give you a call back. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So she said on the day of the move, she told the movers that she wanted to pay with a different card, and then called the office and gave her card to someone to run it, and they ended up running the original card for the remaining. It's only $150, but she said that you may have to talk to her or something. She wants it refunded to a certain day. So I was like, I don't even know if we can do that, to show up on her some wire transfer.
All we can do is refund it.
That's what I was thinking too.
Was it just closed out yesterday?
24th.
She's just now calling about it?
Because she just got her statement and saw that it was on that certain credit card.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, go ahead and refund it. I mean, we can't. That's all we can really do. Refund it and maybe write her a note apologizing that we messed up, so she doesn't get penalized.
Can you give me one of the, or whatever is her actual, is this pill free too? Because I gotta send the paperwork. Thank you. All right.
Okay.
Basically, come to the customer's house and I take a full inventory of everything they have and go over their choices if they went packing or just moving, or any questions that they have about the moving process. We explain it to them, and you know, reassure them that everything is going to go smooth as possible. Good morning. Hi, I'm Kirby. Yes, ma'am.
Nice to meet
I'm with Two
you.
College Brothers Moving.
Okay, great.
Pretty easy. And then at the end, if you have any questions or anything, do you guys have a moving date yet?
We're gonna get everything done probably by September 11th.
Okay.
Like on September 11th. Yeah, so I'll show you like what he would like packed. I'll probably take care of like all the kitchen, but I'm sure we'll take the animals. You know, I think just the cage. Everybody freaks out about my bunny. There's my little bunny. Isn't she cute? They're like, what is that? I'm like, yeah, it's real. I know.
Some kind of Angora? Or?
It's an Angora.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's an Angora.
How far away is your new place from here?
5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay.
It's 5 minutes away. You want me to take the clothes out of the dresser and I pack it, or do you just like move the whole dresser?
We actually just moved the whole dresser. So
really?
as long as you don't add anything extra, if it's just normal clothing wear, it'll work perfectly.
No. Yeah.
Okay. Some people like add
some,
dresser
books
or
in
dishes
there,
and
you
stuff.
know? Yeah, it's
You'd
true.
be
Yeah, no. Oh my
surprised.
gosh, it's
That's the best way to do it. Label everything. That way, fragile box doesn't get put under a heavy one. Because if our movers aren't packing the whole house, it's hard for them to know what everything is. Okay, perfect. Alrighty.
Yes.
Wonderful meeting you,
know, me
and
too.
I'll have this for you tonight and everything.
I'm glad I got your flyer in the mail.
I know. Our little postcards.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
So I'll give them a call. I
Alrighty.
appreciate you guys' time.
Yes, well, thank you for having me as well. Thank you. So now, after I talk to the customer, see kind of what she wants for her move, I will go back to the office and put it into our software that generates a time estimate for the customer. And then I'll talk with our operations manager, see what the best number of movers is to send out for a job like this. She has large furniture, so we would want to go on the high end of the number of movers. So then I will send it tonight. I like to send my estimates the day of and follow up with the customer tomorrow and get the ball rolling.
Well, we went out for some drinks last night, and I decided that I was going to be the first one to the office today. So it's 5:20 in the morning, and I'm opening it up. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Get up early, because the early bird gets the worm.
You have the team carbon copy?
2 hours last time on the dot. 2 College Brothers, Kirby.
1 to 6.
All right, awesome. See you tomorrow. Yeah, thanks. All right, no problem. Basically, he did an interview on the website, and he came in today just asking about it. Corey went ahead and he kind of did an interview with him. We went in there in the office for about an hour. We went over the paperwork and like the small sides of the job here, and we just kind of did a mock job in a way, like just wrapping everything just so he knew what was going on. He's gonna be in here tomorrow.
Sweet.
So hopefully he's ready to go.
Did you get them added on Friday and Saturday?
No, not yet. I can do that in a minute.
I mean, we can text him and let him ask him, because I know he was wanting to work, so we can ask him for his availability for Friday and Saturday.
He said he's available all the way until like next Wednesday, or till this upcoming Wednesday.
Until this Wednesday?
Not tomorrow, but next.
Oh, okay.
That'd be like
so,
terrible.
Yeah, we'll just add him to mock jobs, and then you can text him, just say, hey, you're on mock jobs this day, this day, this day, and then Friday and Saturday put him on some jobs. Nice. What's up, man? Thanks for coming back in last minute. Sorry about the confusion too. It's all good. All right, you guys go ahead and you have any questions about your job or anything like that? Take a small one because that's really all you need, and I don't think you have that much practice driving the big trucks, do you? Okay. You do? Okay, still take a small one. This is going to be a really, really easy job. So you got the red keys that you just had, Alex. All right, so you guys go ahead and go. Let me know if you need anything. Who is with Jared? You're with Dimitri. Brandon is on his way. He'll be here shortly, and you guys can get out of here. And then Chad and Mark will be here shortly as well. Yeah. And then I'm going to try to get you on a job today as a mock job. Now, normally I don't do mock jobs. What I like to do is do in-house training, but I'm not going to do it with just one person. I really don't have the time to do it today because I'm the only one here. So we'll put you out on a mock job. That's what we used to do for our training cycle. Essentially, I'm going to go over all the guidelines with you, and then you'll go out as an extra person with the crew. And they'll be able to kind of guide you and teach you how to do some stuff, okay? Do you have any questions regarding paperwork or anything like that? No?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and I got another move going out. These guys should be here.
My name is Carvella Martin, and I am a sales manager here at Two College Brothers. During the time when you guys were here previously, I was out having my young daughter. It was kind of awkward for me not to be in the office simply because I wasn't able to, have a full understanding of what was happening once I was gone. I was totally out of the loop, which was odd for me because I'm so used to being in the middle of everything. The way that things work out between Kirby and I, which we are both on the same level, we're both sales managers, we just do things on a different scale based off of what our strengths are. Like, I'm more of a phone person, sales lady. I can talk to people, and customer service is pretty much what we both get into, and she's more of the face, so she goes out and does like the estimates and so on and so forth and the presentations, and I stay here and I'm like the voice behind the phone. So when she goes out to her estimates, she enjoys that, and I enjoy being here a little bit more.
You guys worked hard this summer. I can honestly say that since 2012, when I first started doing this, and then this has been the most successful summer. We had the highest sales this summer that we've ever had. We had probably I haven't looked at the exact number, but one of the lowest claims rates that we've had. But most importantly, I think the overall camaraderie and culture that we were able to build around this summer, it speaks volumes. So the fact that we have, I think I counted 25 people here, 24, 25 people, that speaks volumes. I love seeing that you guys are excited about being here, that we can do stuff like this because we don't have to be spending the money that we're spending on the bar tab tonight on fixing somebody's dresser. That's a good feeling, at least in my mind. So again, give yourselves a round of applause for a little bit of good camaraderie, if you will. Corey, you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, there's been a little bit of confusion. Over the busy season, we had mock jobs, and now that the busy season's over, we're going to go to standby. And again, dispatches, Cameron, Joe, and Connor, guys, I appreciate you guys stepping up and helping out. During the busy season, it was much needed. You guys saved us a lot of time and headaches, but everyone did as well, just again, being flexible. I really appreciate it, guys. All right, I'm good.
All right, cool. With that all being said, I want to introduce the top 3 people and the number 1 person that was able to get rabbits and squirrels all summer long and do all the little things right to come together to get the big prize. So we're going to go ahead and announce the Brother Bucks winners that we promised you guys on that July 18th meeting. And we'll start with in third place. And I don't think he's here tonight, but Justin B. was our third place Brother Bucks winner. So we'll get it on camera. We'll send it to him. Coming in at number 2 for Brother Bucks was our own Joe, very own Joe. And then the number 1 winner, this guy, never had a single issue with him all summer, showed up when he was supposed to show up, he was on time, got great feedback from the customers, caused little if no damage, picked up the paperwork quickly, did all the right things. The number 1 person who wins the cruise, Destination Unknown. We're gonna start looking into it. We'll get something over the next week or two. But number 1 person, very own Adam Malone.
I guess working non-stop actually paid off. I didn't even take a break in class.
So, Joe, you got anything to say?
I don't know. Just keep working.
Sign up for jobs. Yeah. All right, you guys, have a good time. You can turn the music back up. Now I'm reaching a level of maturity as a business owner, as a person, having gone through that terrible experience where I almost lost the entire business and my own reputation. And it's really spurred us into, I think, what's going to become an amazing growth phase, an amazingly profitable phase of our business. We still have that vision of franchising one day. And you know, asked me that a year ago today, and I didn't even know. I wanted to just sell the whole thing if I could have even sold it for anything.
Like I said, yeah, rebuilding all last year, and now I think at the point where we're at now, we've kind of recovered from that project, and we can really start new building from this point.
I'm not even gonna just say like the busy season. I'm gonna say year round, we have done phenomenally. We've come up with different ways to reach out to people who, you know, when they're getting ready to move from their house, they'll get something in the mail like, hey, you're getting ready to move, let's take care of you. And, you know, just that alone has definitely taken our company to a whole nother level on a monthly basis. So it's definitely, you know, way better as a whole.
That feeling of necessity, either do or die, is really what drove that to happen. And like I said, I think we're stronger now than we ever have been as a result, and only going to get stronger as we move forward. Without the best crew and the best staff and the best management, our service started to suffer. And it just created the snowball effect, and slowly we stopped the snowball. Just, you know, a picture like just pushing the snowball and sliding down the mountain until it stops, and then you start to roll it back up the mountain. And that's what we did in 2018. We started chipping away at the debt. The labor companies are all paid off now. Now we're actually able to be a lot more selective on who we hire. We've got an awesome management team. We've got an awesome sales department. You know, that's, you know, basically where we're at today.
It was crazy how much easier this went when we're not doing all the big installs and everything. Our movers are more motivated to do these other jobs because they're getting tipped, and you know, it's more personal with the customers, and they enjoy doing this stuff versus things that they were doing last year.
In Tampa, it is just like on fire right now, which is wonderful because that's what we were trying to get to. And you know, we're doing way bigger moves, bigger houses, so that's making our guys get a lot more experienced, and we're keeping a lot more of our movers too because we're keeping them busy, which is excellent for us because the longer that someone's been with you, the more that they learn and the better that they are at their job. So it's definitely, you know, way better as a whole.
Yeah, I always know, well, at least it's not as bad as that was. Like, you know, we got through that, we can get through just about anything at this point. So I think honestly, we're stronger than we ever have been at this point. When you face adversity, there's two stories you can tell yourself. You can tell yourself, you know, woe is me, why did these things happen to me? Or you can say like, wow, that was a powerful learning experience and something that I needed to get better as an entrepreneur, as a person. Because now the little things don't matter so much, and I was really able to take something away from that whole experience and start writing the comeback story.